Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the YouTube account. Now we did the live stream a little bit earlier today, used up all of our diamonds, used up all of our resources, farmed a couple more cards. We are still looking for one single copy of Valkyrie, but I want to go in here and we did conclude right here with the Mystic Starzone. So I'm hoping today is going to be the day. A lot of players are saying that the mythical chest or the Awakened Hero chest that we get out of this is an absolute scam, that no one has seen this. I know over on Reddit and Discord, a couple players have said that they have seen this. Now me running this on multiple accounts, running on the test server, running on here, running the free to play, I still am 0 for forever for getting this chest. Now I know a lot of players have also said that it is the 2%, but when we're running a lot of the chests, and of course they don't let us know the probability. But in here, I'm really looking for hopefully picking up some of these Stargazer scrolls so we can continue to build out Valkyrie. I am hoping that, again, PvP-wise, she is really big. The rest of AFK Arena, not really a big build. So let's see what we get out of here. Now, of course, we did absolutely phenomenal in here. We came in first place. Then, of course, we completed all of our quests. We just crushed it. Big shout out to Adventure Run for absolutely crushing this iteration. So let's see, guys. Let's see what we're going to get out of here. If we can pull out some of these chests, I am hoping this is going to be the day that we're going to see. There's Stargazer scrolls. There's time emblems. And I want to see if we can see the chest. If anyone is getting this chest, which if you got the chest, guys, let me know in the comments. Let's go ahead and open 10. What do we get? So boom, big open there. So fragment. So pretty good. We did get some time emblems, which we got 5 right there. 2 Stargazer scrolls. Now we also did get arcane staffs, which is pretty good because we know when it comes to building out a lot of our collections, players are pretty much done with the arcane staffs, meaning there's nowhere to get them short of buying them for diamonds out of the shop themselves, but still no red chest in there. The final 2 here just give us nothing. Some more shards, another Stargazer scroll. So unfortunately, we did not see that chest again, but even when it comes to the Awakened chest, we don't have enough. We're not even close to getting that 20 that we can actually build them out again. So let's see what we get out of here. Now, of course, we get some resources. We get some poke coins. Poke coins, of course, we want to continue to use in there, but I'm hoping, there we go, we get a little. And really, out of 130 chests, it's pretty good loot. Overall, even though I know we're probably not going to see one of our chests out of there, but we are getting a lot of loot. Now, it is kind of the daily accumulation of loot across everything that we have in AFK Arena. When you look at the Cursed Realm, Nightmare Corridor, when you look at the Twisted Realm, when you look at the Treasure Scramble, it is the accumulation of loot that we are getting from everywhere, which is kind of crazy. And again, probability-wise, might not see a chest, but maybe, oh, I was going to say there was a little twinkle there. I think that might be the background. But there we go, another 15 right there. We got some more poke coins out of there. Then, of course, some more baits and just resources that we're seeing over and over and over. Another 30 chests to go, and maybe, possibly, we could see one of these chests. Again, running 3 accounts through this all last season, and now this season, we see nothing. So that is all the rewards from the chest. So again, a lot of players are saying that this chest is just an absolute scam, that you're not going to be able to get any in there. But again, I know a lot of players have kind of reported that they did see them. Let's pop open these chests and see exactly what it did give us out of this game mode. So right here, we get 4,000 essence. That is really good, especially at my level where, you know, levels do make a big difference. But I'm also thinking on the free-to-play account, on a lower level account, this is going to really get you over that essence wall that we do see. So we'll go ahead and pick that up. And then, of course, the EXP as well. We get some gold, which is all that we got out of there. And again, a couple of those arcane staffs. But when it comes to the chest, nothing really great to report with those overall. So we know there are a couple other game modes that are coming up. We have the Heroes of Espria that are coming up. We have the Bounty Board that is coming up. Also, when it comes to the Ghoulish Gallery, a lot of players were kind of questioning why I went in here. Once I pull this wish list, because it is only once a week, I've been just going through here and using these. Now, we know from the previous guides that we've put out around the collections that going in here, we really want to build out, or we want to recycle everything. So when it comes to our blues, when it comes to the regular blues, we are just recycling all of these, trying to get some of our epics in there. So there we go. So we got one more. Then when it comes to this, the only thing we're saving is this up level. That is it. So the rest of these, I don't even know if we have enough to recycle these, but this is all we're looking for is mythic, which we're a little bit short. And the reason being, building these all the way up to mythic is going to give you the ability to, of course, build this up. You can see we have 60 already right here. We want to build this up as soon as possible. We want to get to this 80. So when we use the mythic tomes, that we are actually going to have the ability to pull what we want out of there, or pull a lot more mythic abilities, which is very, very important based on the build. Now, right now, we want to look at a couple different heroes, and I want to start with the awakened version of Chimera. A lot of players had questions about her. Should we build her out? Honestly, she is one hero similar to Leica, similar to Athalia, that we're seeing in a lot of different content, in a lot of different game modes. So I am slowly moving these heroes, and some of them I do have at a 30. Some of those I have at a plus 35 signature item, also at a plus 40. So Chimera, we're going to take up a little bit higher, and I want to systematically go through how we're going to do this and how we're going to build out these heroes. Now, majority of the time, I usually go and I build one by one by one. That is the methodology that I've always used. It's served me incredibly well, meaning that as we've slowly taken heroes to a higher signature item, adding more furniture on there, also getting the engraving, we have done the same. Now, with the cost scenario, we are looking at really these emblems right here. So the epic emblems, you are only going to use on 3 specific levels, and 3 specific levels only. It is a plus 130 or plus 31 signature item. The 39 and the 40, that is it. That is the general guidance that we've seen mathematically with statistics and everything else. Those are going to be the 3 levels. So if you're looking to use your epic emblems, 31, 39, and 40 are going to be the ones that you're going to use them. The rest of them, you are going to use your death emblems, or you are going to use the red chest, which you can see I have 749 red chests. So again, 39 and 40 is what we're looking to build out. So there's 37, there's 38. So we're at 38 right now. We're going to use it one more time. Boom, there we go. There's 39. Now, of course, at 39, we're swapping over to use these. These are going to be 39, and these are going to be 40. Which means, there we go, which I think I took it one too high. Might have taken it one too high, my bad, guys. Again, trying to talk through it while I'm actually doing it. But you can see right there is the 40 on Chimera. Now we're gonna do the exact same when it comes up to the awakened version of Leica. She's another one that we did take to 35, which again, building her up a little bit, it is going to be these red chests. Right here we have 300 until we get to that 38. So 38 is where we're gonna stay, 38. The 39 and 40, like I said earlier, are going to be the ones we're going to use over here to actually build these out. Unfortunately, not enough resources right now, but this is essentially what we're going to use. Now, with the awakened version of Lucius, we're going to have to see exactly where the build is. But again, since he is at a plus 30, if we were taking him to a plus 31, this would be the one. So for instance, right here, we would take him from here. There's our plus 31 just based on the cost. Taking him again to a 31. Now all the way from 32, our next level, all the way up to 38 is going to be the next build. So again, looking at our build here, we're going to build them up. So right now, based on signature items, we're taking Leica to a 40. We're taking Lucius up to a 40, which again, I really feel like I love this hero as much as I like the awakened version of Brutus. Lucius has really had a very solid showing in the Cursed Realm, in the Nightmare Corridor, and in the Treasure Scramble. Might be a little bit too early to really build him out, but overall, we got the engraving up to 60, need a couple more pieces of furniture, and then we're going to continue to build him out. Chimera we're going to finish, which again, I should have saved the rest of this, but since we did get her to a 40, I am okay with that, and building her up a little bit further. Now, a lot of players also ask, why on the engraving do I take the heroes up to an 80? This is really to be competitive in a lot of different game modes. That is the only reason, that is literally the only reason why we do take them up to 80, and why I do have a few of my heroes up to 80. Even looking here, we have Belinda up there, we have Athalia up there. But again, taking them to 80 is so we can be competitive in a couple other game modes. Majority of players are not going to build them out that far. So we're also looking for Valkyrie. Again, we have 8 cards. We have a couple more summons here. We need 1 copy and 1 copy only for Ascended. So I'm hoping this might be it. It might be a couple more copies, but boom, One pull just gives us some resources. We have 3 more pulls just in the singles with the Stargazer scrolls. And every time that we pull is one pull closer to having that last and that final copy of Melkri to actually build her up. Now looking at here, we finished a couple more stages, but I want to get some more furniture. So I did, when I upgraded the Awakened version of Lucius, we got a couple more Poke coins out of that. The Mythic Starzone, we did get some Poke coins, so we have another 12,000 here. Again, I literally did this at 1 o'clock, so probably about 8 hours ago. We did some summons in here, but we're trying to finish out Lucius as we continue to build him higher and higher. Now, of course, we get one piece in there for Athalia. We're taking the regular or the Awakened Heroes essentially and Rem up to a much higher level, which there's another copy for Rem. We're going to continue building them up in their entirety until we get them to the point of just having all the furniture built. Now, looking at Rem, all of the major furniture, you can see we did the ones. Since that one is maxed, we are looking to increase the haste, specifically strengthening furniture on very, very specific heroes. Even when it comes to Athalia, these are all maxed out. So the other 2 of these, I'm not really too concerned about. This one, it looks like is what? Attack rating on that one. And then the second one is doing the same. This one is going to be accuracy. So you know what? I will take a little bit more attack rating. So we'll go ahead and build this up a little bit more, or it might be health that it adds. I'm not exactly sure on that one. I would have to look. I think this is health because it adds that top stat. And then this one might be the attack rating. I'm gonna have to look, but overall, we're building them up regardless of where they're at. We'll recycle what we're not using. Boom, another 500, not enough for summons, but that takes it to 25, 29 right there. And again, the rest of these heroes, we are slowly building up through the progression as we get more furniture. Now with the Lucius coming up this week, we built him out quite a bit. We got him decked out with some gear. We also got him decked out with a lot of the furniture that we needed. Overall, making a lot of progression. Then of course the Beast Ground, we just used these 8 hours ago, but it gives us another 2 summons, which again, I'm kind of questioning if we take Talisman up, but I'm thinking 22. So the general idea is there's probably going to be a point in AFK Arena that we're starting to see the Beast Resonance move up. It could be a couple years down the road, but I feel like this Beast Resonance could go to 6, 7, 8, depending on how many players continue to build them. So what I'm doing is systematically taking these to probably maybe 21. We might just take them all to 21 and then kind of swap through different ones to build them up past the 18 where we already have them, which again is really cool to see that we're at the point of really, I mean, we're almost at what, 699 billion, almost at 700 billion power in here, which is kind of crazy based on the build. We got a couple more diamonds in there. Maybe this will be the Melkri pull, maybe it won't. And it is not the pull, just some more resources. But that's okay. Like I said, every time we do a summon is one closer. We're going to continue farming up all of these chests so we can continue building up all of these heroes, power leveling the Elder Tree, and overall, building out the heroes is going to give me a lot better. As you can see, we are at 85 today. We've slowly kind of slipped down in the ranks. As I build these heroes up stronger, as I build them out a little bit more, it seems like the rank keeps going down once I get Melkri and kind of build her out, because heavy in the PvP aspect, I feel like we're doing a lot better when it comes to the builds overall, and we're trying to get into that 50% so we can get down there. But all right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.